I'm dead.
Oh my God.
I didn't even need to say it. He said it. Nice. We're going to go over the map layout. I'm going to kind of walk through what's been working for me so far, what I've learned about playing on the maps, on the map, the different areas where I have success, that type of thing. Okay? Then maybe we'll spectate like a game or two on Fortune's Keep and go from there. That's probably what we're going to do for Tips with TeeP today. Okay? Okay, chat. Fortune's Keep hasn't been out for that long at this point. Here's what I've learned so far. Landing on this map, getting a bunch of wins. Overall thoughts is the map is fantastic. I think it plays a lot better than REBIRTH. This might be speaking from a place where I'm just completely overplaying that map, though, because I've been playing it for so damn long throughout Blackout and then obviously throughout Warzone. I just have played that map probably way too much. What I like about this map is it's extremely optimized. There's a lot of like space to like go regain and reset yourself, which is pretty cool. And I feel like when you're overwhelmed in fights, it's very, very easy to like get out and like play a little bit safe to keep the fight going for yourself, preserve your life a bit more. So that's what I do like so far. What I don't like is there's not enough players on the map. I think everyone's kind of been talking about that. I think they need to keep the respawning for another zone as well, just because this is a slightly bigger map compared to REBIRTH. And I feel like most of the lobby kind of groups up in these certain areas. And the lobby's not, it doesn't really spread out enough to really like fill up the whole map. It's a combination of like certain POIs just being way too strong compared to the rest of the map. And it just forces a situation where most of the people are just kind of, it's like a lot of this, a lot of this. This might be the hottest spot on the map. I'm not even kidding. But like here's the main hotspots. Town, graveyard, right here. This area of the map, you guys know I like to land here. We'll call it no name for the sake of the video. We land no name. And then the rest of the people, there's a decent amount that go winery. Okay. And then there's a random assortment of people that just like to go up here to keep gatehouse terraces and play like a rat bitch.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
Sometimes you'll catch a couple people down here, but I feel like this is mostly like people like trying to reset and regain a little bit. Okay. Camp and lighthouse seem very, very, very irrelevant. Again, you guys leave your comments of what your experiences have been. I'm just going to explain what's been happening from all the times that I've played and, you know, won games, that type of stuff. So camp, lighthouse are like way too irrelevant. Grotto and Smuggler's Cove, kind of a reset area. Hotspot over here at Town and Graveyard. Hotspot at Winery. And honestly, like this middle of the map area is kind of my hotspot. I like to finesse around here. I swear I get so many free kills. Seems like there needs to be more of a reason to land over at like Keep. I think Keep needs to be the place that has like, you should be able to land Keep and get Lodi extremely fast. Like, what's the benefit of going into this area when it's on, you know, it's such a, like, what do you do once you land Keep? You have to rotate so far to get into any sort of action. So, like, what's the benefit there? Maybe, yeah, maybe if they put, like, a vault in there or something. I just think they made Keep a little bit too big. I don't know. That's my thought. But, yeah, if you want high kills, you're going probably in just this lane in general. This big circle that I'm making here. Like right around here, right in the middle of the map. Shocker, I know. Shocker. Other thoughts so far? I think they need to up the money in solos. It seems like the past couple of days it's gotten a little bit better. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts there too. They did the same thing on Caldera for some reason. I just wish they would just throw money everywhere. There needs to be more money guaranteed in the red boxes. There needs to be more, like, just money everywhere. Like, why not? That's like, I don't know why they've always been so weird in Warzone about how much money is on the map. More plates? I think there's plenty of plates. I just don't think there's enough money. I feel like there's not enough buy stations near town area. That's just kind of probably because of the layout or whatever. So I think there needs to be more money overall because it just makes the game more fun. There's more. It makes it more like fluid gameplay. It keeps people moving to buy stations. It keeps people moving around the map. There's more reason to keep moving and getting money. Some of y'all are saying not enough buys. I don't know if I don't feel like that at all. More buy stations. I guess I will say, like, in certain areas over here, it sucks when the only buy station is down low here. That does feel kind of bad. Maybe they need to add a buy station, like, I'm trying to remember where they spawn off the top of my head. But you also have the deployable buy stations too. So I don't know if we can really complain. I think overall, my least favorite area by far is town. I don't think these buildings are laid out very well. It's not fluid. It seems like a lot of late end games go over here, and I just don't find it very fun. Too many levels to each building, too many balconies, too many railings. Like, I'm just not a big fan overall. I'm not a big fan. I think this area plays probably the worst besides Lighthouse. Camp's cool. Winery's cool. Bay is cool. These underground areas, they're cool. There's a lot of loot down there. It kind of sucks playing from low ground. And I feel like Grotto, like the underground caves are kind of ratty too. But at least you can like find people. Graveyard's cool. Terraces is okay. Keep is okay. Gatehouse is cool. Overlook's cool. Yeah. I just don't like town. I don't like Lighthouse. But I think we all understand why they made these POIs. I guess terraces too. I think we all know why. Because they want people who rat to be able to stay alive for a little bit. They want the ratty players to have their safe spaces. Too many fake doors. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know why they had all the fake doors, fake windows. I wonder how many people that's been trolling throughout the entire time. Roof campers get wrecked in town because of the angles. Have you watched me play any late game on this map? I literally just go from rooftop to rooftop and just fry everybody. You want to play the rooftops here. It's so much free information. You just like, it's so easy to like, I don't know. My favorite landing spots on Fortune's Keep so far is, this is where I go usually. No name, middle of the map. I feel like there's always like 3 to 5 people that go here. And you can, like, I'm speaking specifically to solos. It's probably different in quads. But I feel like this is just a good farm area. Most of the time, people are dropping back in. And whether they're going Gatehouse or Winery or Lighthouse or over towards Graveyard, you have a line of sight to like beam them out the sky, which is pretty dope. You want to call it market? Fine, we'll call it market. Fine. We'll call it market. So this is my favorite landing spot. It's open. You have pretty easy access points to keep getting kills and just straight up farm. If market isn't lit enough, we'll go over to Winery or towards like Graveyard side, depending on how like crazy it is. So it's like easy to rotate towards action. And I feel like it's just like a very, very easy way to drop high 20, 30 kill games. Easy rotations. Just like Rebirth, I think solos play a lot better on this map so far. I think the guaranteed respawn keeps lobbies way more healthy. What I don't like about quads is like, well, and trios and duos is teams can just instant land and get wiped like immediately. And there's already not enough players on the map in my opinion. So I just feel like solos, at least the lobby is guaranteed 2 lives. And that's why it makes it a little bit easier of a farm. And it keeps the pace of the gameplay a lot better. If you guys haven't tried solos yet, I think it plays a million times better. Straight up. Like quads is fun, right? And you want to play with the boys and everything. But like for all the games that we played on quads, I just get bored because we get to second or third zone. And there's like 3 teams left. And I'm just like, dude, what? And like, obviously we're trying to farm. We're not trying to team wipe. I don't know. I don't get the appeal for quads personally yet. Maybe when they add, if they add like another respawning zone or add another 20 players. I don't know. The lobbies just die too fast in quads. So I've been having a million times more fun on solos. So we'll see if they make some adjustments. Obviously the games play a little bit different too. Now that taped grip is nerfed, like you were able to just fly around the map so damn fast. It's actually insane. Do you think more people will even help though? Kind of. I honestly think it'll just help in solos more. Like imagine another 10 to 15 players. Keep saying add more players in solos. No matter where I respawn, there are always like 5 people around. That's good. Go reset, grab a gun and smoke them, bro. What do you mean? Won't more people just make quads unplayable? Bob, I would just like to get to a second zone and have there be more than half the lobby left. Like, here's what I'm saying to some of you guys that are disagreeing with me. Do you want to do nothing from zones 2 to 4? Like, are you okay just like doing nothing? I'm just confused. The mid game is ass. Yes, prepares me for Apex. That's funny. That is funny. It is some Apex shit. 30 kill wins is what the average person wants. No. People want to get the double-digit kill wins, but they do nothing to do it. That's like, I don't think people want to get a 3-kill win. That's just what happens. You know what I mean? Not sure if you said this already, but too many UAV jammers, they need to decrease the range. UAV jammers have been one of the worst things they've added to this game. There's too many of them. The range is way too big, especially. The range should scale way smaller on a map like this. And they last way too long. Something that I personally do not have the same issue. I do not last too long.
Nice.
Let's move on. Also, the NZ makes this map probably not play as well either, because the NZ makes like these campy positions even better. How many times have you guys gotten to late game where people are just up here and up over here and ratting over here and ratting over in this building in particular? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think a lot of these power positions would be as annoying or as crazy if that gun wasn't so goddamn stupid. So like, we got to keep that in mind too. I think the map itself is just really, really good. I think this map is better than Caldera. I think this map's better than Rebirth. I guess we try and rate it towards the Blackout map, but I don't know. It's just such a different game. It's tough to compare the Blackout map to any of this just because the movement mechanics were way different. But like a map like this with Blackout TTK would play incredible. So I think it's just more the overall TTK and the meta right now that like really changes the style of play on this map too, of like what's successful. Really, really good map. I like it. A few tweaks to it, and I think we're going to be in a really good spot. Really quick, let's do a quick poll in chat. If you had to rank this map so far, 1 out of 10, in its current state, what would it be? I give it like a 7 out of 10 right now. It could very easily, with a few tweaks to money, to the amount of people, to the amount of respawning, it could very easily go up to like an 8 or a 9 for me. Like very, very easily. Problem is, every time I want something to change in Warzone, they do the opposite and I get sad. So that's why I'm kind of pessimistic. For comparison's sake, I give Rebirth like a 5. Personally. I give Rebirth like a 5. I don't think Rebirth is a very good map. Personally. Caldera started as like a 3 out of 10. And I would put Caldera at like a 6. A 5 or a 6 now. They've made a lot of changes to Caldera that make it play a lot better. Caldera started as a 3. Caldera now, I'd put it like a 5 or a 6. What would you rank Verdansk? See, like, here's where we get to an unfair comparison. If they added a lot of these features that we have on Caldera now to Verdansk, I think Verdansk would take the cake. Like, pretty easily. We're talking deployable buy stations. We're talking balloons. We're talking a lot of, like, movement mechanics, right? That's what Verdansk was always missing. This is going to trigger a lot of you guys. most of Verdansk layout was just kind of shit. Copy paste apartment buildings all over the place. Copy paste peach buildings all over the place. Copy paste hangar buildings all over the place. 30-story buildings with staircases with railings where you lose aim assist consistently. No access points to rooftops anywhere besides a zip line that you couldn't cancel for a long time. Top airport, top ATC, like just straight up not counterable places. One balloon in the field in between superstore and storage, or maybe like right in front of airport, where you can actually like imagine if you could take a balloon and go to top airport and actually fight those guys. Imagine you could take a balloon and land top ATC and actually fight those guys. Imagine you could take a balloon at downtown and get to one of those top buildings, top prison, top, you know? So like Verdansk, the way it was, it didn't play well. It didn't. At the end of Verdansk, I felt like I was fighting the same gunfight over and over and over and over and over. And I don't understand why people have this like nostalgic, positive feeling about Verdansk. I feel like I was playing a different game. Did you guys like fighting in Peach on that same staircase? You like let me lay it out. You know that staircase at Peach, and people would just pre-aim. They would sit in the little corner on the second floor of the staircase, aim down sight, and just strafe the staircase and fight you and just wait on you. How many times did you take that gunfight? Because I took it 1,000 trillion times. I mean, don't you feel like that in Caldera too? No. How many? The only buildings that are like really the same on Caldera is the houses. Like the actual houses on the map. Like the ones that like fields and stuff. Those are the only ones that are copy paste. What other buildings on Caldera are like the same? And at least the houses have multiple windows, multiple doorways, multiple access points. You know what's really cool about the houses on Caldera too? You can jump on the roof. There's a few reused assets. You know what I mean? It's just not as crazy. They didn't just fucking control V all of it everywhere. So I gave Caldera a 3 off the rip when it first dropped. And that's what I feel like we have to compare Caldera to Verdansk. I give Verdansk like a 5. I give Verdansk like a 5. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it a buck for you, man. I feel like so many creators are like, dude, Verdansk was awesome. And I think people liked the state of Warzone at the time, where everyone was playing it. And it was like the feeling. They're not talking about the map design. They're talking about the feeling of playing Warzone. Alrighty. Let's spectate. Okay. We got a TTV here. Frost. Juju. Nate. Matt. These guys are hanging out at Winery. I'm going to keep it a buck, chat. I didn't even know they had the high loot zones on this. I honestly didn't even pay attention. Chat, where do you guys land? Can we do a quick poll, mods? Let's do on the poll. Let's do Winery. Let's do TeeP. Let's do Town, and we'll throw in Market just because Market is my sort of drop spot. Let's do a quick poll. Curious. All right, these guys got Lodi really, really quick. Can we all look at this lobby, by the way? Hey, chat, remember what I said? There's only 8 teams already. Did this start as a full lobby? Was I paying attention?
All right, soldier.
11 teams. So yeah, it was a full lobby then. This is the problem. We're barely into this game. There's 20 left. Damn, Gundam. Okay, we're looking at the poll. We're at 41% for Winery, 15% for TeeP, 20% for Town, not a lot Market, and 21% other. So a pretty good spread. You guys don't like my dropping spot? That's kind of messed up. That's kind of crazy. What's the new player count? B70. Let's compromise here. I want 100. But thinking about the normal player, it should probably be like 60. for the normal player, let's say 60, and let's give one more zone of respawning. I think that's a good compromise. Speaking about like what I want versus what it probably should be. 60 and one more entire zone of spawning. We tried 100 on Rebirth and so many complaints. I just think the more action, the better, man. People will adjust. That's what I think. All right, these guys are kind of vibing over here. This guy's on 6. This guy's on 0. This guy's on 2. All right. These guys are kind of popping off a little bit. I mean, no one's really died out of these 8 teams. So at least it's like staying alive. That's cool. But imagine if this lobby was staying alive with 40 instead of 27. You know? Another question, chat. Does the Blixen need a nerf? I think it needs a nerf, bro. I think it's stupid.
They got me in their sights.
Enemy close.
You guys talking about your KDs, man. You guys love your KDs, bro. Damn, nice shots. Oh, missed the knife. Oh, no.
I'll be fine, damn it.
These guys are just straight up farming the winery, man.
Movement. I'll be fine.
These guys don't even have to leave the area. So, like, I will say, this is probably... That guy just got absolutely smoked. What we're watching these guys do right here, this is where I think the other playlists, like, play better than solos, right? If you get a good farm going on a quad stack, it's fun. I will say that. Because then you keep getting kills, and then you keep your guys respawning, and they're trading on your team, so they're getting the respawn timer down. Like this is where like a quads or trios playlist plays better than solos. In solos, if let's say we go over here to winery, we get our 2 or 3 or 4 kills. Those guys fuck off and go somewhere else usually. So that kind of sucks. Unlucky. He risked the zip line. I wish they made zip lines so much better, man. I truly wish you could be gun up on the zip. Like that stupid animation when you get to the top. Like imagine they just need to make him like Apex. And I know that's going to trigger people because they've already stolen so many things from Apex. But like, why not just make the zip lines like Apex where it like kind of like launches you up a little bit? I mean, you could actually shoot or something. All right. I mean, there's still 8 teams. A bunch of people got to respawn, it looks like. Is this camo bug like still a thing? Like are people still doing this? I guess so. I guess so, dude. I wonder if people are gonna get banned for doing it. You're gonna shoot this guy? No. Do you think KD is really indicative of skill level? Well, this guy is on 11. I think he's died a couple of times. Let's say he's died 3 times. This guy's on a hell of a KD, and I think this guy's kind of ass, respectfully. So, to a certain degree, KD... But, like, technically this guy has, like, a 3-something this game, and I think he's a bot. It's all relative. This guy's 11. He's has 11. He's level 13, but he's not like a true level 13 though, because he has the prestige symbol. Y'all got to pay attention to the prestige level.
Hostile spotted.
When if he was like a generic level 13, no prestige symbol, no nothing, I'd be like, okay, this guy's interesting. All right, they're finally forced to move away from winery. 5 teams left. I mean, this has been pretty decent action though, if I'm being honest, for these guys. One of their teammates left though. It kind of sucks. Uh-oh. Okay, held on rotation here. Smoke. Such a huge skill gap in this lobby. These guys should win. I think this Nate guy is better than everyone else in the lobby. From the little that I've watched. Like, Frost has a lot of kills here, but he ain't moving like that. Never mind. Nate's not that great either. They're doing good in this lobby, though. I'm trying to be respectful here. On board with Nate, and he was just not very aware. And honestly, like watching these guys throughout this whole game, this is why I don't like playing quads sometimes. Because these guys, like sometimes if they're holding hands in a building, like you saw they're playing at Winery, right? Like all those buildings. Like sometimes it's just inevitable. If they're just holding hands, they're just stacked the whole game and it gets annoying. Like to fight a team like this over and over and over and over and over. It just kind of gets annoying.
Watch your fire.
This guy's beaming with the Grawl though, dude. This guy's changed his class in 2 years.
I'm under fire.
All right, what's Nate trying to do? Show me something, bro. He's got the blicky out. Oh, they ran into their own. They ran into the stack, dude. They ran into the stack. Uh-oh. All right, now Frost is to try and clutch. This dude needs to rotate. He needs to get out of this trench like fast, or else he just loses for free. The longer he waits. Oh, oh my gosh, this guy didn't see him either. Okay. No, he missed his shots. He could have won that. He could have actually won that. And those guys who four-stacked the building just won for free. Look at that. GG. He was dead anyway. If he gets that second knock and rotates into the gas, he could have won. Instead, he's playing on 4-4 sensitivity and couldn't even turn. Looked like Maven a bit there. Deadass. That guy ran in front of him and he's like, trying to turn. Really trying. Should we spectate a solo now? Let's do it. On board here with Thrill. What can he do? Running around with a gold AS-44. We're here with Tips with TeeP. What should he do here, folks? He's got a guy on Bounty. Bounty randomly disappeared. Those shots with the gold AS-44. Not great initially, but he gets the knock. Also has a gold KGM-40. My goodness, this guy has the streamer loot. Can he go for another one? Spots another one. Beams the guy in the tower. Look at that. Look at that. Already on 2. Pushes back over. Shoots at a guy landing back in. That player's an absolute trash can. If I was playing this game, my chat would be mauling. Bot lobby. Bot lobby. If I got a lobby like this, I'd drop 5, says chat. Love you guys, though. Got the purple well gun. I like this one in particular. You run very fast. You run very fast, okay? Looks like he got a little balloon coming down now. A little supply drop. He's waiting on it to drop. He's playing very cautious here. You got to respect the gameplay. B Hart, thanks to the 2. That was arguably one of the worst supply drops I've ever seen. That didn't even give him money. Looks like a Type 11 went into the wall there. Classic Warzone, am I right? Oh, let me loot this gun. Oh, wait, it's in a wall. Perfect. Glad they never fixed that type of stuff. Almost up to a loadie now. Gonna grab one more supply run. It pops down low, it looks like. Player in his sights. Swaps back over to the KG. The guy is absolutely beaming here, folks. He's on 4. He's on PR pace. Gets a little bit more money there. He needs 200. Oh, there's a stack on the ground. Get that money. Get that money. You could buy a loadie. Yeah, get it. Nice. Buy a loadie. Nice. Thrill's going absolutely off for the stream right here, baby. What loadout is he rocking here, ladies and gentlemen? Sir? Oh, you see him? Oh, he's got the meta class. It's an NZ. It's a Blixen. He's getting aggressive now. But no, he gets absolutely torqued on by Scully. No, dude. You just grab the loadout and you're going to get smoked like that? Oh, no. Unlucky. On board now with Scully. He's going to take over the stream for the time being. He's sitting on 3. He's got a gold PPSH and a Blixen as well. I personally love the Blixen ground loot. Great addition to the game. I actually like it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, he gets the hip fire. He's got no plates. He's trying to find the black market shop as well. Looks like it's going to pop down low. This man is absolutely rich. Just rich. 18,000. He can buy multiple loadouts. What's he going to do here? Buys one loadout. Buys some plates. Buys a UAV. I like it. I like it. Plate back up. He's stressing me out. There we go. Okay. Look at that. He landed right in the back of the truck. That's very cool. That's very cool. All right. I'm going to go NZ. Wow, I'm shocked. No way. How do we find 2 people in a row who used arguably the most broken weapon in Warzone history? What are the odds here, folks? Insane. Tip number 1 here on Tips with TeeP episode for the day, folks. If you want to be good at Warzone, make a goddamn NZ class. Gosh darn it, this gun's stupid. Spots one floating in the sky, doesn't react whatsoever. What's he going to do here? Hey, sir, switch it to... Sir, you got to... Sir, you got to switch that to full auto. You have one job. Unbelievable. Tip number 2 for the day, folks. When you use the NZ with the burst barrel, you gotta switch it to full auto. Unbelievable. Chat, be honest with me. How many times per day do you forget to switch your NZ to full auto? Don't lie to me. For me, I'm like probably like 2 per day. 2 per day, probably. He's got the heartbeat out. Spots one over towards the right. Was that the floater, though? Probably was. Nope. One guy actually closer. Gonna get aggressive here with the Blixen. He's on the staircase. Hello? Hello? All right, Kev. He's a TikTok superstar. He's on 8. He's got an absolute heater. Is he gonna buy a loadout here? He's got enough. Chat, you guys think he was on 80? Little 80 FOV action? Maybe. Oh, wine bottles. Look at that. All right, this guy already has his loadout. What's he going to switch off to? A little tempered? Maybe a little high alert? What are we rocking with here? That is tempered. Love to see it. This guy didn't forget to switch his barrel, though. Look at that. Kev on an absolute heater. What could he do here? He's on 9. He's going for 1 million. Spots a couple more players on the low buy station down at the grotto. Sees a floater. Why am I watching these guys just, like, not react to free kills? What are we doing here? Tip number 3 on the day, chat. If you see a guy floating, you have an NZ. Just kill him. What are we doing? That's good shots right there. Too bad it's an AI. Some very, very high-paced gameplay here from Kev. Not trying to keep the heater going, apparently. Show me something, brother. What are we doing? That's good shots right there. Up to 10 now. Pops a stim to grab another stim. I like that. That's efficient. Getting aggressive now towards the tower. Here's another guy dropping back in. Doesn't react at all. Gets sniped at. Doesn't even look at him. I just don't know what I'm watching. Sir, that's a wall. You can't jump there. There you go. Nice, Kev. Come on, baby. Shots are good with the Blixen. Player has Serpentine. Not the best nade. That was a Maven nade right there. We all saw it. Here's another player down low. Shots with the Blixen are good. Zipline up. He's right on you. And you don't get the free kill on the zipline? And then you give up your high ground? This guy might drop on you now. Here's the player up top. He's playing passive. Holding the pre-aim as long as possible. Here's some trades going down up top. Do the jump again, Kev. Yep. You spot another guy. You're just not going to shoot at that guy again either? I'm losing my mind. These guys are seeing people drop in, and they just do nothing about it. Shots with the Blixen are not good. He's panicking a little bit. He has Combat Scout. That nade might hit. Boom. There's the knock. That's a nice nade. Oh, no. Player holding him from up top. He's got tempered, though. He's going to be just fine here. Another player drops it again. Just nothing. Dude. How many kills did he lost already? 5? I think we're on 5. He should be on 17. I'm pissed. Okay. Here's some shots going on down low. Steals that one. We'd love to see that. On 13. Come on, Kev. Here's another guy walking in his building. He hears him. There he is. Drop on him. Hello. Ooh. Dark Shadow almost turns and burns on him, but it's not quite enough. Kev's still rocking. 80 FOV. You guys... No. Guys. Some of y'all think 80 FOV is like 20 FOV, and it pisses me off. It doesn't even matter what his FOV is. Like, literally, he's like centered on the guys floating in. He just doesn't react at all. Chat thinks 80 FOV is like 30. Deadass. I'm sick of the excuses here, guys. He just didn't even react. Spots the guy crossing the street on the bridge towards the left, towards the tower. That guy might have to rotate. It's pretty close, though, based on minimap here. Uh-oh. Gets bad timing on that player. He's 1 HP. Pop the plate. Pop the plate. He stays alive. That was a close one. Jumping on top of the box now, Kenny. Oh. All right, good stuff there from Kev. Only 5 players left in the lobby. He's on pace for a 20. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do here, guys. Okay, gets another one. Spots him on top of the ladder. Another guy right in front of his face. Doesn't react whatsoever. This might be the worst player in the lobby, though. This is good stuff here. Can he get the 20? Maybe do a prediction. Spots him on the left side of the wall. He's got Combat Scout. There we go. 2 more for the 20. He's red threat. He's red threat. Is he going to buy something here? Foresight? Foresight? Yep.
His play looks suspect.
I think he spotted him on the bottom left wall. He did. He did. FOV again, right, chat? Was he on 20? Shots are good. Hits a couple with the NZ. Not good enough, though. Has to rotate back to his left. He has foresight, so he knows where the game is going. It's going to end over here towards the grotto. Will he play for that, or will he go for the kills here? Player spotted up top. NZ shots are pretty good. Like to see him get some high ground here to get a better angle. But that player, Cheek Clapper 9000. I haven't seen that model before. Nades going in. Are they good enough? Ooh, lands it. One more for the 20. Can he do it? I'm going to keep it a buck. The first nade I saw this guy throw was not great. But he's really stepped it up. He just needed to warm up the arm a little bit. Trying to spot the last player for the 20 bomb. Pretty routine game for the guy here. He should be on like 27. But he decided not to shoot anybody out the sky. So, if I had to guess, this player is going to be all the way low left in the tunnel. I'm thinking like right. I'm thinking like over here. I'm thinking like down here. Pulls back towards the left. Really taking his time here. Not playing for any sort of information. So, you know, what I don't understand is when I watch a lot of people in these late game scenarios, okay? They don't like keep looking around. They just like look at the same spot for like an hour. I'm like, well, dude, what are we doing? I heard a smoke or something pop down low. I think I was pretty darn accurate with my guess. I think this player is chilling. Getting some high ground now. Player spotted behind him. Yep, he was camping there the whole time. That's just an easy win there for Kev. That's well done. Well played. Wow, fantastic work there. That's good stuff. Jeej. That was the worst 20 kill I had ever seen. I mean, it's a clean game, though. Clean game. Hacking, clearly. I don't think so. There's so many times where the guy just didn't react to people on, like in front of his face. Like his awareness, he couldn't see half the people on his screen. He didn't react to half the people on his screen. He could have had like a mid 20 game. No. Nah.